Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Jim Run. I'm here to bring you. This is the last episode. This is just the extras episode, man. I'm just goodness gracious. I'm gonna be doing a lot of reading today. It's just the Lord reading and everything. The book of fables, where the stuff you get when you play the game, basically. But I'm gonna read through everyone. I unlocked everyone, and the ones I didn't unlock, I'm gonna show you how did we unlock them and all that good stuff. I'm gonna throw them in there, and yeah. But to talk about that last episode, they was trying to tell us that was fate at the end with Narissa. That was fate because only fate said that to us. Like I'm not as bad as I think I am, and y'all gotta think like if they changed Lily with a glamour and killed her, put on their head, you know what I'm saying, that look like snow. Why couldn't they do that with Fate? Like, she glamored Narissa to look like Fate, took a ribbon off, put it on the doorstep. Cause we were still waiting on the autopsy, and we still don't know what the autopsy is. So, but season 2 coming out this year, so we'll see what happens then. But hey, man, let's start on this book of faith, man. We got a lot of reading to do. I think I'll just show y'all. I'll tell y'all. But let's start off with Big B Wolf, man, the Fabletown sheriff, the renowned Big Bad Wolf. He's known for tormenting pigs and girls in red hoods, but is trying to put those dark days behind him. BB now acts as Fabletown sheriff and remains in his human form mostly. However, due to his rough past, the citizens of Fabletown are slow to trust him. Big B, okay, that's how you go down. Big B is determined to show that he's truly changed, but some instincts are just too hard to control. Snow White, assistant to the deputy mayor. Snow White may seem cold, but this stems for her life of mistreatment and abuse back in the homelands. After escaping assault and imprisonment, not to mention an attempt on her life, she married Prince Charming. It wasn't long before Snow discovered that Charming cheated on her with her estranged sister, Rose Red, and she divorced him. After the exodus, Snow focused her attention on setting up a safe haven for fables in the New World. She now serves as an assistant to the deputy mayor of Fabletown. Okay, shout out to Snow White, man. The Woodsman, Fallen Hero. The Woodsman is one of the few men who went toe-to-toe with Big B in his Black Forest days and lived to tell the tale. In an attempt to save Little Red Riding Hood, he split the Great Wolf's belly open with his axe, filled him full of rocks, and threw the beast into the river. To dismay, his popularity has faded. Even his name is forgotten, and he is only known as the Woodsman. Oh, so that's what he was talking about in the beginning of the game. He's like, "Do you know my name?" Like, no, she didn't know your name, bro. You're the Woodsman. Fate, Donkey Skin Girl. Fate, otherwise known as Donkey Skin Girl, made it through the exodus from the magical homelands with the clothes on her back, her husband, and nothing else. She was once a beautiful princess, happily married to Prince Lawrence of a neighboring kingdom. Her life should have had a happy ending, but the mundane city of New York wasn't kind to her or her marriage. With no money, Fate found herself turning tricks to make the rent for a cheap apartment on the outskirts of Fabletown. She had a difficult life, but she did what she could to survive in an unfamiliar world. Bruh, that is crazy. She could possibly still be alive. That we have to check out in season 2. Like it can't come out soon enough. Beauty, Karen White. Beauty and her husband Beast once lived in an enchanted castle, but they were forced to flee their homelands in the exodus, leaving all of their wealth behind. Now they live in a modest studio in Fabletown, New York. Though times are hard, with Beast working multiple jobs to pay the bills, the couple had the longest lasting relationship of all the fables. Beast, concerned husband. Beast and his wife Beauty left everything behind when they escaped the homelands in exodus. Without his former wealth, Beast must pick up extra work to make ends meet. He's able to get around Fabletown without a glamour most of the time, but if Beauty gets too angry with him, he becomes more beastly by the minute, growing horns and large teeth. Despite the occasional bickering, the two are truly in love and have the longest lasting relationship of anyone in Fabletown. So where do we I think it's here where we got to throw in the clip, but let's go. Mr. Toad, Slumlord. That might be my new name, man. The Slumlord. Mr. Toad is a superintendent for the defunct tenement on the edge of Fabletown proper. Because he's a 3.5-foot talking amphibian, Toad is required by Fabletown law to keep his family and himself magically glamored to appear human. The problem is Toad isn't too concerned with what the law is, and he has to be reminded often. Just get a glamour. Colin, couch surfer. Colin's better known as one of the 3 little pigs. Back in the homelands, they were harassed by the big bad wolf, who blew down Colin's house of straw. After the exodus, Colin and the other fables who couldn't pass for human were sent to live at the farm in upstate New York. Unable to stand such a boring life, Colin constantly makes trips down to Fabletown to bother Bigby. He's always caught and sent back to the farm, but he doesn't let that stop him. Shout out Lil Colin, man. Ichabod Crane, Deputy Mayor of Fabletown. Hailing from the haunted town of Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane has been Deputy Mayor of Fabletown for nearly 115 years. Crane is a bundle of nerves and takes his job very seriously, though that doesn't mean he always does it well. As one of the Fabletown's elite, Crane is often blind to the troubles of the less well-off citizens. Overall, Crane is authoritarian, cowardly, and always hiding something. Buffkin, Fabletown librarian. Buffkin is the talking winged monkey from the land of Oz. Now as Fabletown's librarian, he spends his time reading and stealing the deputy mayor's booze. He's prone to mischief, so when something goes wrong, he assumes he'll receive the lion's share of the blame. He's helpful when he wants to be, but most of the time he'd rather be drinking. Someone would have fired him a long time ago, but he's the only one who can make sense of the filing system. That's crazy. He has his job security is through the roof. Fabletown, home of the Fables. Fabletown is a community located on the Bullfinch Street in Manhattan's Upper West Side. To regular people, or Mondays, it appears to... so the Mondays are regular people. Okay. It appears to be an ordinary New York neighborhood, but it is really the home of fables from many worlds. And within the business office at the Woodlands lies a massive cavern, a vast library, and hundreds of magical items of immense power. All non-human fables live upstate on the farm, an extension of Fabletown. The farm, Fabletown's annex. The farm is a home to fables who cannot pass as human. Giants, goblins, animals, etc. It is located in upstate New York, far enough away from the Mondays to avoid detection. Some of the residents resent their confinement to the farm, despite its size and comforts to them. To them, the farm is a prison. They would be allowed to leave the farm if they could purchase a glamour, but many don't have the money for something so expensive. Though some, like Colin, sneak out into the city anyway. Mondays, non-fables. Wow, I ain't know that. Short for mundane. Monday is a catch-all term that fables use to refer to the non-magical inhabitants of their adopted home. Warning spells placed around the blocks of Fabletown and the farm keep their minds distracted and dull within certain boundaries. Wow. However, if anything should pique the curiosity or scrutiny of a large group of Mondays, these magical protection charms will overload and fail. As sheriff of Fabletown, one of Bigby's primary functions is ensuring the Fabletown's community maintains a low profile. Okay. Glamours, disguise spell. Glamours are spells that allow the user to change their appearance. They are expensive, but can be purchased by non-human fables in order to pass for human among the Mondays. Cheap glamours can be found in the seedier parts of Fabletown, but they are often unreliable and prone to sudden failure. Prince Lawrence, Fate's husband. After escaping the homelands, Prince Lawrence and his wife, Fate, immediately fell victim to the harsh realities of the mundane world. They moved to New York hoping to find aid in a community of fellow fables, but without enough money to live in Fabletown, they had to settle on an apartment on the outskirts of the neighborhood. Unfortunately, that meant they were out of sight and out of mind when it came to government assistance. The prospects dwindling, Faith left Lawrence to try to make it on her own. Now, without his wife for support, Lawrence struggles to motivate himself and quickly sinks into a depression. The Tweedles, hired goons. The Tweedle brothers, Dom and Dee, are thugs for hire. They appear human, allowing them to carry out their contracts in the Monday world without drawing suspicion. They are as inseparable as they are ruthless. Man, they don't look human, bro. Let's look at them, man. They do not look human. Let's keep moving, though. Holly, Trip Trap owner. Holly is a no-nonsense kind of troll and the owner of the Trip Trap bar. She's glamored to appear human, but her patrons know better. Holly takes good care of her regulars, often the downtrodden fables with little to spare. But she has no patience for the Fabletown government that has done nothing to locate her missing sister. Grendel, Drifter. Grendel just wants to be left alone. In the old days, he terrorized Norse mead balls, but lately he can be found occupying a stool in various quiet, dumpy bars around New York. He hates the noise of the city, but must work there to afford his glamour. Despite his gruff bearing, he's fiercely loyal to those who learn to offer him the space and silence he desires. Talking to him is like watching a time bomb tick down. It's only a matter of time. Bluebeard, wealthy scoundrel. Bluebeard managed to escape the homelands with his riches intact and continues to be one of the wealthiest fables in New York. Man, shout out Lee, man. The Fabletown government depends on his generous contributions, and he often uses this influence for his own benefit. As a former serial killer, he claims his days of decapitating his brides are over. But even if he was able to leave his violent ways in the homeland, that hasn't stopped him from making an occasional trip down Crooked Lane. That's crazy. Bigsby Mercy. In the days leading up to the Exodus, the Big Bad Wolf hunted armies of men and goblins in the Black Forest. These invading forces have driven off the Great Beast's preferred quarry, and their own flesh was rotting with corruption. Hardly a suitable replacement. He made it his game to destroy their camps, devour their night watchmen, and disrupt their supply trains while sparing the prisoners. One day he broke their ranks and discovered a particular woman they held captive. Her skin was white as snow, but her hair was dark as the night sky. He approached her, and she, knowing no sword could match the giant's wolf power, bravely placed her shackles into the beast's mouth. He freed her, but years would pass before the two would met again in the Monday world. Okay. Alright, for this one, I'm gonna show you guys how I got the Big Vengeance. I had to take off Grendel's arm. So go ahead and play that right now.
On this part of town when the rich fucks in the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Lapdog? Really?
Holly's sister goes missing. No one gives two shits about her. Paperwork, waiting rooms, and that bitch Snow White looking right past me, then ushering me out the fucking door. That all you got?
Seemed to be enough.
Don't be so sure.
Oh, good.
Should've walked out of here when you had the chance. Come on, you're scaring the lady.
Don't worry about me.
He's had enough. I'm the lapdog, huh? Here, fetch. You fucking monster! Whiskey. Double. Submit a damage report with my office. Fabletown will pay for this. Charge the drink on there, too. And the glass. Don't even think about it. Is this the type of treatment I can expect if I let you take me in? No. If you come quietly, you'll be treated with respect. But if it turns out that you killed that girl, well, you know what that means.
Alright, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named... Fuck.
Alright, welcome back. Let's read Bigsby Vengeance. Long ago in the homelands, the North Wind fell in love with the blazing white she-wolf. Taking canine form, he courted her and stayed by her side for 2 seasons. However, the wind by nature must change direction, and North's temperament carried him back to his wintry castle. The she-wolf was heartbroken, and soon after her lover fled, she gave birth to a litter of cubs, including one that would become the big bad wolf of legend. Watching his mother die of sadness and unrequited love, young Bigsby Wolf swore vengeance against the capricious North Wind. 7 times the beast journeyed to the great castle, but was no match for the elemental might of his father. Having failed to taste vengeance, he swore to think no more of his dead mother or loathsome father. Buried hatred, however, is seldom forgotten. Oh, okay. Okay. So that was that one. Hold on. It's one. I know when I come to it. Blue. I think it's the ones that don't have this. So I don't know. I know when I see it. Bluebeard's Mercy. Oh, this is the one. Okay, yeah, this is the one I gotta show her. Ichabod's Denial, the legend of Sleepy Hollow. During his days in Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane fell in love with a wealthy young woman named Katrina Van Tressel. She was beautiful and very rich, but that meant she also caught the attention of another suitor, Abraham Braun von Braun. As Ichabod's rival, Braun would plan nasty pranks in order to humiliate the often superstitious school teacher. Despite Braun's plots to win Katrina over, Ichabod believed he would be chosen as a favorite. After a party at her father's home, Ichabod proposed to Katrina, and he was very quickly rejected. He immediately rolled off in shame and was never seen in Sleepy Hollow again. According to Crane, he was chased out of town by the Headless Horseman. But in reality, it was probably just one of Braun's pranks. Alright, Bluebeard's Mercy. For this one, you just don't beat up the person we interrogating. And I'm going to show y'all this right now.
Odd? Sheriff?
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Hello, Big B.
I want answers, D.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
I'm glad you have a sense of humor. I hope that means you're willing to cooperate. Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more experience with these kinds of things.
You know I saw you at Faith's apartment. What were you doing there?
Girl's got air conditioning. You can't imagine what it's like living in a little shithole with no air.
I'm not fucking around here, D. Alright, D. Let's get to know each other.
Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please.
Snow was murdered, D. She was important to me. If you know who did this, you have to tell me.
I don't know what to tell you. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't know who did it.
Just tell me what you were doing at Faith's apartment.
Look, Bigby, we're not on opposite sides here. My brother and I are trying to get to the bottom of things. Same as you.
Your brother? Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Are you done yet? I'm getting old over here. I'm saving that.
This is really... What's the point of this?
Real nice.
So where's your brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up and I went to find Faith. I don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody.
You mentioned Faith?
Look, I went to her apartment. That's no secret, you saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
Alright, D, since you never answered my first question, what did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it.
You just carry this around?
Always handy that way. Couldn't hurt, I guess.
Look, Bigby, this isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Let me handle this. Come on, Dee, what did you want from Faith? Sweet girl like her.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them.
What did she steal?
I don't know. Just some dumb thing my boss was after.
Your boss?
So let's talk about your boss, then.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions. Come on, Bigby.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
I'm declaring a tax on uncooperative troublemakers.
You taking out a loan? You might not like the interest on that.
You'll need to account for that. You can't just... There are procedures to be followed. We'll talk about it later.
Why don't you just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy. I believe Beauty on that one. But I can't give you that information. That's where I gotta draw the line.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? Yeah, we're real close.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard! And not getting any answers from him this way. Snow White is dead. One of us. And you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done!
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Stop this right now!
You enjoying yourself?
Immensely.
Snow!
What's going on down here?
Snow.
Alright, Bluebeard's mercy, Bluebeard's last wife. After a long line of marriages resulting in mysterious disappearances, Bluebeard's last wife in the homeless was naturally suspicious of him. One day he departed on business, leaving her alone in his estate. He gave her free reign of all the rooms, but made her promise not to open the closet on the ground floor. She defied him, of course, and discovered the location of his missing wives. When Bluebeard returned, he knew he must kill her before she revealed his murderous secret. She persuaded him to allow her a moment to pray, which he reluctantly granted. This small mercy gave her brothers time to arrive and rescue her, and Bluebeard's crimes were exposed. But that man is crazy. That man is crazy, bro. The 13th floor, the witches and wizards of Fabletown. The 13th floor of the Woodland building is home to a group of witches and wizards tasked with the protection of Fabletown. They use their powers to keep the community hidden from prying Monday eyes, but all magic has its limits and every spell has its cost. The Magic Mirror. Magic Mirror. The Magic Mirror speaks mostly in rhyme and demands that others do the same. He also requires a name of whatever object or person you wish to find. If you follow these rules, the mirrors show you a glimpse of whatever you want to see, but nothing more. Okay. The Witching Well. The Witching Well is located in a chamber inside the Woodland building, where it is used to dispose of things meant to never be seen again. Dead fables are committed to its death, as are the most unredeemable criminals. No one is entirely sure what lies at the bottom of the well, nor indeed if it has a bottom at all. But it is widely assumed to be the passageway to the final resting place. Is this one? I don't know if this is one, but if it is, I'm gonna throw it in there. Jack Horner, harmless trickster. Jack is always up to something, but he's not nearly as smart as he thinks he is. His plans to get rich quick often backfire, but his confidence never wavers. He thinks he's the most important person in Fabletown, but everyone knows him as mostly harmless smart ass. Lily, a strange sister. Lily and her sister Holly grew up in the homelands together, but had a falling out shortly after moving to the mundane world. Aimless and increasingly destitute, Lily turned to prostitution, and now she's the second victim in an ongoing murder investigation. Troll Cross, Lily's brooch. A troll cross is an amulet made of iron that was foolishly thought to protect the wearer from trolls. Lily acquired hers while wandering through the wilderness searching for something to eat. She came across a human, but before she could devour him, he held the troll cross out and shouted, "Back! Back, you troll!" After enjoying her tasty snack, Lily plucked the cross from the dead man's hands. After exalted, she wore the troll cross constantly as a reminder of better days. Those was better days. Shout out to her then. Georgie Porgy, the pimp. Georgie runs the Pudding and Pie, a strip club that also caters to the unmentionable desires of Fabletown citizens. He has tried just about everything there is to try in the pursuit of worldly pleasures, but none of it satisfies him for long. He does seem to enjoy pushing people's buttons. He takes pride in his nightclub and doesn't react well to anyone meddling in his affairs. Cleaver Hans, bouncer / janitor / handyman. Cleaver Hans always does exactly as he's told. However, he often misunderstands his instructions and ends up hurting himself or behaving oddly, as in the case of his noted fable, where he threw sheep's eyes at his wife. Unsurprisingly, she left him, and now Hans worked as a bouncer at Georgie's club. What? Sheep eyes? He hosted dance on stage one day, but for now he's content sweeping up and making sure the crowd doesn't get out of hand. He threw sheep eyes? What? Narissa, the Little Mermaid. Narissa's story never had a happy ending. She's known as a Little Mermaid, the young girl who gave up her tail for a pair of legs in the hopes of winning the heart of a handsome prince. When he married a princess instead, Narissa was left heartbroken. She made the journey to the mundane world hoping for a better life. Now she dances at the Pudding and Pie, but each step she takes feels like walking on shards of glass. She has very little left, but finds some comfort in the company of her fellow dancers. Okay, yeah, this is definitely one on Troll Funeral Rites. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. You just have to go to the table and don't interrupt when Snow is giving a eulogy.
Honored to be asked to speak tonight. It's tradition that everyone speak. Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to. If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside.
I'll miss worrying
but
about you.
I also know that
I'll miss
the
our
memory
fights.
of Lily
I'll
will
miss
sustain
you,
as well.
Holly.
And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss.
Now you will never
And it
die
is
from
in that
indifference.
spirit that I'd
or
like to
lead
talk
a
about
tedious life.
what you've all been so
Goodbye,
grateful to share
sweetheart.
with me.
Thanks for
Your
everything.
memories of her.
Vivian.
How she could be stubborn and patient, rash and thoughtful. How she carried a
You
torch
were a
for the
big,
old
bright,
birds,
shining
for
star
tradition,
in
for
this shithole of a
pageantry.
town. And I miss
And
you
most of
already.
all, it seems
Ren.
how Lily loved, dearly loved her friends and family. She loved being around them, in good times and bad. I never met Lily, but from what I've been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you.
The long absence. The gaze of great mother death is always upon us. Beneath her affectionate eye, we fight our battles. We nurse our wounds. We shout our victories. We endure our sorrows. And when we fall, she is there. Her embrace is the silence of the mountain, the heavy peace of the stone. Approximately translated, a troll funeral is a sacred ritual passed down by the oral traditions from the troll mother to son. It begins at sunset with the creation of the cairn, a small pile of stones to represent the many generations of trolls that have traveled and died before them. I need some water, bro. The foundation upon which the living stand, weapons are divided amongst the trolls' closest comrades. The body and the rest of their possessions are burned, and though each viewer must speak to the life of the lost, the eulogy's candor will make a Monday blush. Vivian, Georgie's girl. Much of Vivian's past is unknown since she prefers not to talk about her life back in the homelands. She wants to start fresh in Fabletown, but she finds herself working for Georgie at the Pudding and Pie. It's not a terrible life. Georgie took a liking to Vivian, so he doesn't make her take jobs at the open arms. Instead, she plays hostess and helps Georgie ensure complete customer satisfaction. Dr. Swinehart, the Army surgeon. Dr. Swinehart is a resident of Fabletown's position, so skilled in the art of instrumental surgery that he can safely operate on himself. That is crazy. He served as an army medic for many years, sometimes using his talents to impress the locals. He currently runs the special research section of the Knights of Malta Hospital, so named to discourage people for investigating what is actually a reserve, Fables-focused health facility. Flycatcher, the Frog Prince. I think this is also another one you just had to go to the Tweeter's office first. I'll play it just to show y'all, like, it pops up once you go there first, but it's really not much. It really play out the same, so I'll just play a little bit of it.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Dee and Dumb must know where he is. I should go to their office first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll look up their address. I hope you know what you're doing.
A phone near the back.
Flycatcher, the Frog Prince. A former prince turned to a frog by which the friendly Ganayo Flycatcher now carries a nickname as an unsuitable reference to his propensity for catching and eating flies. His wife and their children were brutally murdered back in the homelands. Oh my goodness. A fact he attempts to deny himself by committing to a series of endless tasks and janitorial duties. Oh my goodness. The Headless Horseman. I'm gonna show y'all how we got this. We had to go to Ichabod's apartment to get this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you guys. Yeah.
The other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Alright, so for this book of fables, you know we gotta go to Crane's apartment. So let's just go on here, go
So
up there.
you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
I don't know where the subtitle was at.
Green's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing, man. Alright, so this gonna be new gameplay right here, guys. Haven't did this before. Just like with that, Am I in a Rush? You got a nice little apartment building. Oh, I forgot what she said already. She said 1903. See, let's see what he gonna say to him.
This is Briar Rose's place.
Briar Rose.
Snow said Crane lives in 1903.
Thrushbeard. K. Thrushbeard.
Why's the door open? Anyone in there?
He's going now, if they were. And then walk up in there. Ichabod's Crane's
Crane?
The Woodland Building. And knowing what we know now, like, let's see if anything's like, you know, like, oh my gosh, they had this in the beginning of the episode type stuff.
Damn it. Must have missed him. There's gotta be something about his witch here.
Alright, let's go, let's look. Let's look around, see what we can click on.
There's a message.
We gotta wait on that.
This hasn't been used in years.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Crane. Thanks for all your help.
Forgot. He used to teach in the old days.
I already know that player gonna have some stuff on it. Oh, we got the Book of Fables. That's what we came here for, but we gonna finish this one out.
Crooked man. This is all I could get. I'm afraid Snow will start to notice. I'll have the rest for you next week. Ichabod Crane. What's going on here?
I take all money, man. I take all money.
My dearest Snow, I know you must be aware of my feelings towards you. Watching you work, if I'm unable to control myself, it's because I love you.
Come on now. Ooh, a key. I guess let's play the message, because we got a key now.
Might be useful.
Okay. Alright, let's play the message.
Never seen him that excited.
Ways to use my time.
Guess things have changed.
So, if you can go ahead and pay him by Friday,
Math,
that would
science,
be great.
history.
All right? Everybody can stay upright.
If I had to
In the
guess,
meantime,
this shit didn't
leave
work.
the light on, pal. See ya.
Ain't none this way. Ain't none this way. Am I missing something?
Really?
Oh!
Okay, well, there's gotta be an easier way.
Bro, I thought triangle would be to look at it. That's crazy as a mud, bro.
Damn it.
No, we got your options. You know it's the key.
Someone in there?
What the world?
Jack?
Wow, it is just unbelievable running into you here. I mean, of all the places. This weather, right? A little damp, I guess, but, some people like that sort of thing.
What are you doing here?
Okay. I know what it looks like, but before you go jumping to conclusions, Crane pays me to water his plants when he's gone. It's a stipend, but I need the work. I wouldn't do it for free, right? You know me.
So, what's in that bag?
Anyways, now that I'm done...
I don't see any plants. Hey!
Whoa. No,
Okay.
You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere.
You got me. Just take it easy. Don't make a big deal out of this.
You better tell me why you're really here.
Okay.
Almost caught me
I
slipping.
heard Crane was leaving town. I figured he owed us little people a parting gift. Or just me a parting gift.
You heard?
I have my sources, okay? You see how he lives. He doesn't need any of this shit. A little Robin Hooding never hurt anyone, right?
Have you heard anything about a witch in connection with Crane? Maybe something about a ring?
What are you getting at? What else do you want me to say? I got bills to pay. Not like Crane's gonna use any of this stuff.
Are you working for Crane? And tell the truth.
No, I'm not working for anybody. Just take it easy. This tortured, lonely pig-eater bit's gonna get old eventually. Don't you get tired of it? I mean, what are you even doing here? Are you just wandering around Crane's apartment?
I'm investigating.
Sure.
I am. Bruh. Why is you here?
Looks like you've got it covered. Anyway, it was really nice catching up with you. I mean that. Bigby, I believe you're, blocking the doorway there. If I could just, squeeze through. On second thought, it's actually funny I ran into you like this. I think I can help you out.
What do you mean?
You're looking for Crane's witch, right? Look, I'm not stupid.
Bro,
Bigby Wolf comes in here asking about witches in Crane's apartment. I'm not a mathematician, but I know 2 + 2 is 5, am I right? I can tell you who she is. If you're interested. Information comes at a price, though. But I'm sure you already knew that.
How about we continue this talk in a jail cell?
Let's make ourselves a deal. I tell you about Crane's witch, and you forget you saw me here. One hand washes the other sort of thing. Wipe the whole incident under the rug. Come on, what do you say?
Fine.
You already know.
Got a deal.
You don't got nothing to do with it, but let's just go ahead and do it.
Tell me where I can find this witch.
Strong grip. Her name is Auntie Greenleaf. Crane's been trying to keep it under wraps for years. I'm not sure what he's using her for, but if he's not going to the 13th floor, it's gotta be something illegal.
Where can I find her?
Well, you see, the thing is, I don't know where you'd find her, exactly.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
But even a name is a good start, right? I mean, that's more than what you came in with.
Right.
I'll keep my eyes open for you. If I find anything else you might be interested in, I'll be sure to let you know. I think this arrangement can be beneficial to both of us down the line. It was just lovely running into you, baby.
Give me that
Hang on
bag.
a second.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I like it. Let's see what's in this bag, bro.
The white deer.
Do you always talk to yourself like that? The witch uses the white deer on everything. It's her symbol or trademark, I guess. Figured I could sell these at the Lucky Pawn.
The Lucky Pawn?
It's one of the crooked man's places. I work there sometimes, when I need some stability. It's a pawn shop. Get it?
Yeah. You find any more of these?
No.
You wanna try that again? That it?
Bigby? Are you still here?
We're in here, Snow.
We? Who else is... What's he doing here?
Evening, Miss White?
Good evening. What's going on?
My friend Jack was caught stealing.
Oh, come on!
Is that right?
I thought we had an understanding.
But he did have some information about Crane's witch.
Oh, what did you find out?
Her name is Greenleaf.
Auntie Greenleaf.
But he doesn't know where we can find her.
Great. Crane's meeting her at 2 a.m.
And Snow, I found a note with some money attached. Crane has been embezzling from Fabletown.
Of course, because why half-ass being a complete sleazeball? Do you think this is tied to the murders? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter yet. We still have to find him.
I think it's connected. Maybe the girls found out about it? I don't know.
Maybe? Crane's meeting Greenleaf at 2 a.m. And we have no idea where she is. We're going to cut it close as it is.
Wouldn't she be listed in the business office?
I've had Buffkin searching for any unauthorized witches, but so far we haven't found anything. I'll give him the name, but we don't have time to wait around. You should try Holly's. She still has all of Lily's things.
If she hasn't burned it already.
There's still Tweedledee's place. We know they're involved. And we know that's where Bluebeard went. Where do you want to go? We don't have much time.
I'll go to the Trip Trap, see about Lily's things. I think that's our best option.
Sounds good. I'll give Buffkin the name and hope he finds something in the records.
Let me know what he comes up with.
I'll be in touch. I hope you'll do the same.
We'll catch him, Snow.
Hang on, Jack. I want to talk to you.
All right. The Hesian spirit. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these words wrong. Thought to be the spirit of a particular fearsome, especially macabre German military contractor, the Headless Horseman lost his head from cannon fire during the Revolutionary War. Most famous for hounding Ichabod Crane one night in the woods of Sleepy Hollow, it is rumored that this phantom is only the most recent incarnation of a primordial demon, whose previous forms include a middle-aged chieftain who's brandished a whip made from human bone, and a Scottish lord who was decapitated in a fight over shares of land. The Trip Trap Bar, the watering hole. The oldest bar in New York City, the Trip Trap was established in 1725 in secret by Stark Cab, the legendary Viking and reprobate, as a place for fables to meet and drink and commiserate. Okay. Known then as the Grammarian's Tavern, he eventually lost it in a bet to a tribe of mountain trolls who quickly renamed it and made it their own. Holly is the current proprietor, having inherited it from her mother when she died in a boating accident in the early 20th century. Auntie Greenleaf, I think it's one of these. I think I'm gonna show y'all how we got this one. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how we got that one. Auntie Greenleaf, the white deer. Or it might be this one. I don't know. I look it up, and I just throw it in wherever it needs to be. Auntie Greenleaf, the white deer. Horticulturalist, alchemist, and lover of animals, Auntie Greenleaf is one of the few rogue witches still living outside of the 13th floor. Unsupervised and unrestricted. Rumored to have lost a daughter in the homeland, she suffers paranoia and depressive mood swings, and will only venture outside at irregular hours under the guise of a ethereal white deer, an off-whispered specter of Brookhaven natives. A glamour tree, the last seed.
Greenleaf?
When I was starving and homeless and out on the streets, nobody gave 3 sticks of thought about me. And now I'm supposed to care what you want? If I helped you, I'd be strung up on the Statue of Liberty before the morning commute. No thanks. There's powers at work here beyond your pathetic authority.
Whatever it is, Greenleaf, whatever it is that's keeping you from saying something,
You should be a lot more afraid of me than whatever horseshit you think will come back to bite you.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
Okay, you know what I think? I think we've been more than patient with you. This witch has been selling illegal glamours that continue to undermine everything we've built. She's harboring a fugitive that took advantage of it, and now she's resisting every attempt to make things right. I frankly don't give a crap. If she's afraid for her life, we can at least make sure she never hurts us again. We're destroying the tree.
No! How dare you come in here and threaten to take from me the one thing that... That tree is ancient. It's part of the family, and it's the only thing paying for this shithole apartment. And the Fables, who can't afford the glamours from you, come to me for help. Without them, where do you think they could go?
Don't give me that. You're making money off of other people's misery. 2 Fables are dead because of this crap. It's too dangerous leaving this stuff with her.
You think I like being the old woman in these stories? The men are heroes, the ladies are whores, and the old hags like me get to watch everyone they love die.
We have very different ways of handling our fate.
And very different means to handle it too.
Greenleaf Snow's right. The tree has to go.
No! Look, I'll tell you. Crane was here. He was here and he left. He went to the pudding and pie to try to use my ring on the girls over there to get information.
What does the ring do?
He thinks it's the ring of dispel. You know, that it will pierce the protection around the girls' speech. He says pulling the truth out of them will prove his innocence. It won't, though. Damn thing lost its power decades ago. Just please, you can catch him if you leave, okay? Just leave, and don't burn my tree. I'm begging you.
Orders are orders.
Doomed me. Do you know that? I told you everything, and then you extinguished the only measure I have in this horrid world. What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you? I have nothing! Nothing! You took everything from me! I have nothing!
Grown from a seed spirited away from her family's enchanted orchard, this tree is the sole remaining source of Auntie Greenleaf's magical enchantments. Its bark is used for glamour tools, its leaves are crushed for ointments and spells, and its twigs and sticks can be used as rods for a variety of entrancing purposes. Glamour tool, the handy disguise. Glamours can be produced in a variety of ways, but one of the most common due to its ease of use is to take a small hollowed out tube or container and place within it several items unique to whoever the caster wants to copy. A witch is required for the reactionary charm. 2 downsides of this type of glamour is that totally unique appearances are completely impossible, and the nature of the vessel makes it quite unstable. Ring of the Spell. The Arthurian brand, reputed to be fashioned by Xanthantine clan in an attempt to ward off a coven of witches. The Ring of the Spell, or the Spelling Ring, or Magic Cancelling Ring, eventually was given to Lancelot by the Lady in the Lake. Recovered by the business office after their immigration to New Amsterdam, it was assigned to Greenleaf for caretaking. Bloody Mary. The urban legend. Alright, let's see how far we at, man. We down here. I think it's a donkey skin in this. Then on this. And this. I think this. I don't know, we'll see. Bloody Mary, the urban legend. The true history of the person known as Bloody Mary is almost completely unknown. Even to fables most acquainted with its members, her name Mary, at least, is not up for contention, nor is her penchant for shocking violence. An inlaid resistant to magic and spells, and a strange ability to use any reflective surface as its portal, effectively shortcutting space and time, thought by Mondays to be the wailing apparition of a childish ghost. though any evidence of that is yet unseen. Silver bullets, wolves' weakness. The legends of great and magical wolves often mention of their weakness against weapons made of silver, and those tales bear out to be true. The silver bullet Mary shot Bigby with was not the first, but any of them could be his last. Any silver left in Bigby's body weakens his system, slows his healing, and can cause long-term damage. Acting Deputy, Snow White. With Ichabod Crane firmly out of picture, the King Code still absent, the tax of leading Fabletown falls squarely on Snow's shoulders. She has performed many of the jobs deputies for a long time, picking up the slack for Crane. But now that she's fully in charge of the business office, she has to deal with a new level of politicking she had not previously been exposed to. Donkey Skin Coat. I'm gonna show you how to get this. We have to go to the pawn shop first, along with this Briar Rose one. So I'm gonna go ahead and play both of them for you. I'm gonna read both of them. Yeah.
Butcher shop, the cut above. It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
You're telling me that with a place like this, you're so hard up that you need to work for the Crooked Man? The guy you're so afraid of? Bullshit.
It's not like he runs the counter and hands me the boxes. I never met the guy.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the Butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work. Especially not where she was.
So you do their dirty work and look the other way.
Work is work. All I do is deliver stuff. I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Alright guys, this is a new thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the Lucky Pond this time first instead of the butcher shop and see get these 2 books of fables.
I'm going to the Lucky Pond. There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll have a word or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
We have foresight. We know what's at the butcher shop.
I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
I don't go around fixing debts. Lucky for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway.
Just keep us in mind, please.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
I still don't know if they wanted me to kill him or not. If that's what they were saying. We also know worker too.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It looks like you slept in it. In a pile of garbage.
Jack, why are you... I've seen you take a torn purse for a tenner.
Yeah, but I also got her phone number. I don't want your phone number. Ugh. Really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Oh.
This is a surprise.
Why are you never glamored, Tom? Why is it so hard to just Follow the rules.
Look, I know some fables can switch from man to beast and back again, like changing shirts. But it's not so easy for the rest of us to look human, alright? And anyways, I'm getting the money right now.
I'm not taking the coat.
But it's magic!
So?
And it'd be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem to me.
Yeah, it is. And so I came here to sell it off.
Hey, wait a minute. That's Faith's coat.
Wait, did I get the Book of Fate? Yes, I got a Book of Fate. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Cool.
It was Faith's coat. Look, you left it in my place. What do you expect me to do?
Yes, I think the off-cited statute of Finders Keepers clearly states that it's his now, Bigby.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a coat. I don't know.
This is to pay for those bloody glamours, you know.
Man, you don't got no job.
Rules. If the witches didn't charge so fucking much, I wouldn't have to be in here dealing with this nonsense.
The witches set their own prices, Toad, and the prices aren't set because of greed. Making a glamour is hard. The materials are rare.
Spare me the lesson in hoodoo economics. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass hair coat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the onlays, okay, Ogfrey?
I mean, what kind of a game are you running here?
Toad?
You turn down people's stuff so you can peddle his shit?
I know who you're talking about.
Ogfrey?
The Crooked Man, right? This is his place. Those are his loans.
Well, I'll leave you to your business. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
Leave the coat.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then? It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know.
Look, I'll give you some money, all right?
You've got to be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff.
Oh, I tried.
Donations for charity.
I tried. Bruh,
You're gonna be out like this. Can't you at least wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's getting old to tell the difference.
Between what?
Between the business office and fables like a Crooked Man, who you purportedly seek to protect us from. Either way, I'm getting screwed.
Drop by anytime.
We're nothing like him.
It really grows on you. Look, I work here sometimes for the extra cash. It's something stable.
We know this.
You know, between more entrepreneurial bouts. And before you ask, I've never seen the Crooked Man in here. Neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
But Bloody Mary works for him. And the last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
So the last time anybody else saw that axe, it was here.
We'd never take something like that. Is this really why you came down here? The woodsman's axe? Because I don't know anything about it.
I'll be asking the questions here, Jack.
Okay, fine. Fire away. Because I'm not a mind reader.
Tell me about these loans. How do they work? Who collects?
Look, people get desperate, and when you're drowning, anything that isn't sinking along with you looks like a life raft. The Crooked Man gives, and he wants things in return. And when you don't pay up...
The Headless Horseman.
Why do you think I've never taken one? A little credit card fraud never hurt anybody. I should know.
What kind of things does he want in return?
Could be anything, from the loan plus interest, family heirlooms, to novelties of a more exotic nature.
Like?
Magic, memories, parts of you. It's bad. Listen, I gotta start closing up shop, so,
Close? It's the middle of the day.
What can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so can't you just swing by later? It really wouldn't be good for me if he sees your face when he walks in, so,
I want to check stuff out here first. If this is a Crooked Man place, maybe something here will help me find him.
Can't you
Shut
just...
up, Jack. If the Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions, it also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
All right. Don't let me get in your way.
I won't.
Alright, and I think the other book of Fable was like back here, right? Oh, no. It's I guess this one?
Reminds me of Briar Rose.
You're not touching anything, are you? Oh, okay then.
There we go. And I got the trophy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's see what everything else in here. Unavailable.
Just my luck.
Hey, look with your eyes, not your hands, okay?
Why he standing at the fish so hard? Hold on, we know this.
The Headless Horseman. Isn't this Crane's?
Maybe? I don't know.
You do know. You was in this apartment, bro.
This is Prince Lawrence's dagger. Who sold this?
I don't know. Look, are you almost done? A dagger isn't exactly the axe, so,
How can you not know who pawned it?
I'm not here every day. And even when I am here, people sometimes dump boxes of shit. What does it matter?
Alright, bro.
You don't know how hard most of us have it, do you?
No. I know how it is.
It was a rhetorical question, but sure, fine.
Bruh. Alright, bro. Whatever you say, bro. Cool. I break everything up in here. I don't care, bro. Definitely since this isn't my main save. Oh, you trying to leave? Ah, okay.
I thought you said you'd never take something like this.
What? I don't,
Jack?
Yeah?
When was Mary here?
Was who here?
Bloody Mary. Because the axe was here, but it's gone, and she had it. So she was here.
I don't know anything about that. I don't, really. I mean, I don't work every day, so... and even when I do work, I just try to keep my head down.
Last chance. What happened to the axe?
It was Mary. She took it, okay? That's all I know.
That's all you know? You don't know she almost fucking killed me with it last night?
No. No. I had no goddamn idea. She sometimes comes in to pick up shit. Sometimes it's for her.
She say anything about the Crooked Man's plans? About Crane?
What? You think we're friends? I try not to even look that crazy chick in the eye.
Well, for your sake, you better think of something to tell me.
That's all I can tell you. I'm being straight here. I'm just part-time. I mean, it's Jersey who's the one who's into this stuff. He's one of the Crooked Man's boys, okay? And it'd be great if he was here to tell you all this, but he's not. So just...
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking system.
But you're the guy who makes sure
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order, and that's it, Woody. Who closed the fucking gate? Jack? If you love your axe so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment. And Gren said that he saw it here. Now tell me where it is right fucking now.
I think while tempers are running high.
Hiya, fellas.
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Bigby?
Is his axe even here?
Nope, it isn't.
Just like I said, it's not here. Happy? I got shit to do, so whatever you're here for, make it snappy.
He wanted to know where...
Actually, you know what? I don't care what he wanted.
Wait, we're not finished yet.
If I were you, I'd watch my tone about now.
Yeah, watch your tone, boy. Don't talk to me crazy.
How's your arm? Bloody Mary leaves a bit of a stink, don't she? Jack, did you know that as of this very morning, Bigby's joined the Crooked Man's Obedience School for Wayward fucking Creatures? He's already passed his first class. You see, the sheriff had who he stupidly thought was the murderer. Been chasing him for fucking days, right? But the Crooked Man snapped his bony fingers, and Bigby handed him over, just like that.
I'm, just gonna, let you two,
Tell me everything you know right now about the murders and the Crooked Man.
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit!
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
I didn't expect to see you upright. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
No, he's strong.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough.
Man, I low-key want to replay this.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I want to replay this. We came this far.
Fuck.
Man.
Oh, fucker.
Eat them push pins.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Man, he on you, bro.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Man, look. Sit down, bro.
Stay down. There she is.
Mike. Boom. Boom. Oh, I forgot he stopped this at the time. Come on, bro. You gotta be better. Stop. You're not hitting me. You're not hitting me. You dog. You dog. You dog. You dog. You dog. Give me that, bro. Hey. Eat it, bro. Eat that, bro. I'm not really trying to bite me. That man really lame. He's really lame.
Hey, asshole. I found her.
Now give me the anvil. Alright, oh, they'll do it for this, guys. I just wanted to do the fight. A donkey skin coat, hide in plain sight. Only the truly beautiful will fully understand the power of a coat that makes his wearer appear ugly. It is the power to be invisible while still being seen. Unfortunately, its value can also be hard to see, but it is still a magic coat. To some collectors, that is enough. Briar's Rose, the Sleeping Beauty. One of the few fables to find fortune in this world, Briar Rose has even turned her weakness into a strength. When her finger is pricked, it not only puts her to sleep, but also those with a certain radius of her slumber. This can be a powerful tool, and it's just one of the ways this Sleeping Beauty is more than just a pretty face. If only she didn't need a kiss from a prince to wake her up. The Jersey Devil, Garden State Goon. Not all of the fables who came to this world landed in Fabletown. There are those who scattered across the farthest corners of the earth. And there are those who simply prefer the Garden State to the Empire State. Such is the Jersey Devil. Reports of its appearance have varied, although most accounts make mention of the lengthy wings. But an encounter with a certain acts of legend some years ago has temporarily rendered that feature absent. Also, like, you don't got no wings. The Woodsman Act, ensorcelled by druids. Once just a simple tool for felling trees, the axe became much more when it was ensorcelled by druids and marked with their runes. But it truly became an object of legend when the woodsman used it to slice the big bad wolf from the nape to the neck in protection of Little Red Riding Hood. It may carry out old world charm, but its simplicity of design and quality workmanship making an effective tool or weapon even today. Johann the Butcher. His name is often said in the same breath as that of the baker and candlestick baker of Fabletown. And like those other tradesmen, Johann the Butcher storefront has served Fabletown for ages. Fresh cuts, exotic meats, and even full size of beef from the vigorous appetites of ogres and trolls. But Johann's business has fallen on hard times and fallen in the wrong crowd. As the quality of his products declined and his business turned into a front operation for the crooked man, some have started to wonder if they ever really knew Johann. Bluebeard's money? I don't know about this one. I don't think we have to do this. One might think that Bluebeard donates funds to Fabletown government for nefarious purposes, seeking special favors, or to have a louder voice in government proceedings. But what he really wants is stability and strength. Because as far as Bluebeard is concerned, Fabletown exists to insulate him from the Mundy world. As much as his money can be a sword, it also serves as a shield. The Crooked Lair headquarters, occupied desanctified church. This is just one of many locations the Crooked Man's operations uses to run the Fabletown underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place. Unless you are an unwelcome guest, it is completely boarded up to the outside world. And the only way in is through one of the many portals marked by a door with the Crooked Man's Captain Wheel icon, scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. The Crooked Man, Crime Lord. The Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operation started with a crooked sixpence and a crooked house. Two things he cared about more than his wife and children, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. That is so crazy. In his rise, the Crooked Man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they needed, but always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive, and ruthless. Tiny Tim Sentry. While most fables theorize that their longevity and overall well-being is improved by the Mundy's world knowledge of them, for a select few, that does not seem to apply. When a malady or injury is an integral part of the fable story, that notoriety can make recovery nearly impossible. That's what Tiny Tim thinks, at least. And no medical care or magic, rather, none that he can afford, can heal his leg. Dang. Life on the farm. With its idyllic location and managed community, the farm was seen to be a welcome alternative to eking out an existence in Fabletown. But those who have lived there see it very differently. They see it for what it is, a prison. A place where you are free to be who you are and do whatever you please, except leave. It doesn't help that while fables who appear human do not have to worry about being sent to farm, they always seem to fill the leadership roles there. Vivian's story, the girl with the ribbon. Vivian was the very first person to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. The pudding and pie, Vivi and Georgie's place. Vivi and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened a pudding and pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced through a desperation to work at one. Alright, Winter's Wolf, I'm going to show y'all how to get this one on. You just don't hit Bloody Mary and you good.
Big Wolf. The big bad wolf.
You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Hey, I thought I got the platinum trophy now. That's all that matters. I do want to kill her one more time before we finish off Wolf Among Us Season 1 completely. So let's do that again, because I'm tired of her. I really do hate her. And let's get this out the way. And we get to see the full wolf transformation too. So, again, so let's do that. Let's go up there this time. Let's go up there. Let's go up here. We gotta be ready. You know, she be attacking. Come on, let's walk. Be ready. I'm ready to press anything. My ear itchy. Wrong time to be itchy. Oh, I pressed that. I pressed circle. I wonder what happened if I didn't press circle. She still hit me if I didn't press circle, y'all. What y'all know, bro? Come on now. Come on now. Dang! I ain't pressed triangle anytime on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Come out and face me.
I mean, she was still hitting that man up, even if I didn't press triangle, so. My, boom. Oh my gosh. She is not there cold, bruh. She is. Oh my goodness. Oop, dodge. Oh yeah, sir. You getting off of me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you get. But it's full. Come on, game. I need another option, man. If I do it, I need you to reward me. Explain to me, yeah, explain to me how she does this. Like, is it because she can be in multiple places at once? Is that the reason? They're like shadow clones. Come on, bro, you press the button. Man, I'm like, bro, no, I'm pressing triangle. Man, these guys is loud. Sit down. You can get off me. You can get off me. Oh my goodness. I don't remember this. But they can get off me. You know why? Because we the big bad wolves. Stop playing with us, bro. Hey man, get off me. I just got full health regen. Man, sit down, man. My damage reduction is on 90% right now. She trying to hide and stuff. That stuff be getting me, bro. You wanna act all big and bad, and when a real big and bad person come around, you wanna start hiding. That's so lame to me. Stop it. Stop it. Oh yes, sir. Call this big breath of time. Girl. please sit down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's all I wanted to do. Alright, let's get back to the little reading, man. Winter's wolf, Bigsby's mother. Bigsby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs. But he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Excuse me. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. Oh, wow. The Big Bad Wolf, Bigsby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased, as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and will defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. Fabletown's justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which the policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. A new order, Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White. Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown, personally ensured that many Fables made it to the New World safely. She also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby will spend many years wandering through Europe. With the Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Oh, okay. He became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration. Because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Okay. And that's it right there. That's all the lure reading, you know. Now we got all the trophies. All the trophies, you know, basically just completing the chapters. What is this? Y'all, we got this. No, don't listen to this. We got this. We got this right here. Because we literally got all the trophies. So how come we don't have all the trophies? That's crazy. We got all the trophies done. You know about the player choices we made and all that good stuff. Y'all know about that. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for Wolf Among Us. Until season 2 drop, y'all won't see Wolf Among Us until then. But hey, I'm still uploading videos, and thank you guys for watching this series. It's been a great support. Thank you guys, really. And it's your boy Jimmy Run, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.